horses from boiling over, but not in the race itself. That's the indication of the red hood. And it's helping plenty of horses. I'm sure more and more trainers are using it just to help keep a lid on their horses, stop them boiling over pre-race.
I love it as well, the fact that it helps us to know that they're wearing a hood in the prelims, as far as identifying them in the paddock goes, but they're going to have it whipped off. So I think it's a great plus. I'm very happy that they're red, although I have seen a few sneak around with dark hoods on that they haven't been wearing in the race, and it's nearly thrown me off. But there you go. What about some of the other runners in there then? Start with the newcomer Canor, the daughter of New Approach. Understandable they're starting off over a mile?
Yeah, I think so. The dam was quite quick. She was a filly with a very strong traveller talent, and she had a good turn of foot. She was quite quick. She was a 6 furlong, 7 furlong horse, proper strong travelling type. She's obviously Canor by a stallion in New Approach that puts a little bit of stamina in there, but it's a lovely pedigree for Canor, and she herself has the potential to be above average, but she will need to be, won't she, to beat Ricetta?
Yeah, I think she will. I think the yard have been going along quite nicely, even with their newcomers this year, and they've done well with a few 3-year-old fillies so far, those with and without experience from last season. But she's entitled to take a step forward for it. I thought Narrate shaped with a good bit of promise last time. Before she's going to have to step up on it.
She did, yeah. She's got a proper pedigree for a 3-year-old season as well. She was never likely to be a 2-year-old, really, Narrate. So don't read too much into that debut run at Kempton. She shaped quite well without having anything like a hard race that day. It was the back end of her 2-year-old season, a case of just getting her run into her, getting some experience into her. But I'm certain that she will be progressive this season. Whether it's today that she jumps forward enough to beat the favourite, we'll wait and see. But she's certainly bred to make a proper 3-year-old, and a mile should suit her at this stage as well.
And on Date in Vegas, another newcomer, the mile looks a sensible starting point. Given her size, she should appreciate the ground. I thought she'd take a step forward for it just looking at her, though.
Right, interesting. And she is the unique thing about Date in Vegas. She's out of a mare called Date with Destiny, who was the only foal of George Washington, who proved to be infertile, didn't he? But he had one foal, one horse that made the track. That was Date with Destiny, and she was actually quite useful. She was an impressive winner on her debut. Looked like she might go on to much better things. She didn't necessarily progress the mare, but she's produced Beautiful Morning, who was a good horse. By Lope de Vega, this filly, Date in Vegas, and like you say, you'd be hopeful on that basis that she might handle conditions, but not too many Michael Stouts win first time.
They're off and racing over 1 mile in this Betway British Stallion Studs EBF at Fillies Novice Stakes, and Ricetta was out much better today and takes the early lead. Well apart from the others with the white face is Narrate, who was drawn on the outside. Narrate is just in front. Narrate leads the way, ploughing a lone furrow under Martin Harley towards the stand side. The remaining 7 of them are over on towards the middle of the course, with Ricetta up there with Flying Fairy, the yellow and blue, the stars on the jacket, red and white hoop sleeves, agreeable. These are followed by the white-faced Date in Vegas. That is tracked by Canor, the principally yellow jacket, and Top Anticipation taking a bit of a hold just in behind Flying Fairy. As the fields make their way towards halfway, they're just coming up towards the 4 furlong marker, and Narrate on the stand side. The others are just gently making their way across closer to the leader, with Ricetta and Nicky Mackay in second spot. The winner here on Guineas weekend. Flying Fairy is pushed along, so too Agreeable. Sweet Angel, the dark blue, still going okay. Is Date in Vegas. Canor follows that one, just looking for a bit of room, being shaken up. Now Nicky Mackay starts to squeeze Ricetta. Top Anticipation still tanking along, but has done throughout. They race inside the 2. Top Anticipation is trying to challenge Ricetta. Date in Vegas is going to have every chance. Louis Stewart, Narrator's weakened out of it. A tap behind the saddle for Ricetta. Top Anticipation and Nicola Curry not going down without a fight. They've headed into the dip inside the last furlong. On the rail, Top Anticipation. Ricetta on the outside, giving the penalty away. Ricetta is chipping away, and Ricetta gets to the front, and she's going to make it 2 out of 2. Ricetta wins under Nicky Mackay. Good run. Top Anticipation second. Back in third, Date in Vegas, and Canor came home in 4th.
Ricetta wins, and wins again under the penalty. has won this novice and seen off Top Anticipation. Different physically, aren't they? Much slighter, smaller filly as Top Anticipation. She shaped really well, though. They'll be encouraged.